Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Raid YouTube channel. Uh, this is the fifth team that we're going to be covering today in this series of selecting all-time IPL 11s for certain teams. As I had mentioned a while back in the first video, we won't be doing the Gujarat Titans and the Lucknow Super Giants because they are relatively new. But we will be focusing on the teams that have been here since the dawn of the IPL, which was way back in 2008. So far, we're done with the Kolkata Knight Riders, the Punjab Kings, the Sunrisers Hyderabad, and the Delhi Capitals. And today, we're taking on maybe my second favorite team after RCB, and that is the Rajasthan Royals. As usual, I need some help because I need to select my all-time 11 and I need an opponent to go head-to-head with to select their all-time 11. And that's why I have my friend Rahul here. Rahul and I know each other through a football group that we're on. And although I'm not a huge cricket fan, I do follow it here and there. And I know that Rahul is a huge Rajasthan Royals fan, which is why I've gotten him on the channel to help me out with this video. Rahul, before we get into the nitty-gritty details of the video, do you want to tell the people anything about yourself?
So hi, my name is Rahul and I am an MSc Sports Psychology student. I'm studying here in Scotland, and I'm a huge fan of all kind of sports. I'm a huge Manchester United fan. I follow football. I support Kerala Blasters, and in cricket, I've been following cricket since I was a kid. And in the IPL, I'm a huge fan of Rajasthan Royals, mainly because of Rahul Dravid. So I'm really looking forward to the season. So yeah.
So that is Rahul for you guys. Basically, let me now explain how we're going to go about this. We have selected our teams beforehand, and now what you're going to see is the batting order we would hypothetically put out if we were actually going head-to-head in a match. We'll start off with our openers. And seeing as Rahul was the guest, he got to select first. So I'll let him relay his lineup to you guys first as well. So Rahul, why don't you tell us who your two openers are for your Rajasthan Royals all-time 11?
Yeah, so I have gone with Josh Butler and Yashasvi Jaiswal. I know there's a bit of recency bias with this, but then I feel like these two, you simply can't put out an 11 without these two. Jaiswal, is a generational talent who would turn out to be one of India's finest players. As of now, he's up there as one of the best players in the world right now. So you simply can't ignore Jaiswal. And Josh Butler, you know how good he is. He's one of the best players to have ever played in the IPL. So I think it's better to go with some two people who've batted well together and have a good chemistry. So that's why I've gone with Butler and Jaiswal as my opening duo.
Butler and Jaiswal, I think, are a fine opening duo to go for. A really good opening duo, at least when compared to mine. Seeing as Butler and Jaiswal were off the board, I had to get a little creative with my opening batsman selection. And that's why I went with the local boy from Bangalore for me, Devdutt Padikkal and Ajinkya Rahane. Devdutt Padikkal, he's a guy who's been kind of inconsistent, at least as far as his IPL career goes. He burst onto the scene with RCB and shortly afterwards went to the Rajasthan Royals, where he's had an up and down time there. As for Ajinkya Rahane, he is one of the top scorers in IPL history, particularly for the Rajasthan Royals. Cool head, experienced head. He's a guy who can actually lead a team to victory. He's going to be leading the Kolkata Knight Riders actually this season. So Ajinkya Rahane and DDP are opening the batting order for me. We now go to 3, 4 and 5. Rahul, over to you. Who do you have in the 3, 4 and 5 slots?
At number 3, I've gone with Rahul Dravid. It's kind of an emotional choice as well for me because I started supporting Rajasthan Royals because of him. So he, as we know, I don't have to give much introduction about him. He is currently the coach of the team. So I have decided to go for Rahul Dravid at number 3. So I feel like his experience, and I've also chosen him as a captain for my side as well. So Dravid would be at number 3. And at number 4, I've gone with Shane Watson. So Shane Watson, as we know, if you're looking at the franchise as a whole, Watson has to be the best player that the franchise has ever had, because you look at whatever stats, you look at the batting numbers, he's up there at the top. You look at the wickets, he's up there. And even in the fielding stats, you see Shane Watson will be up there. So as a franchise legend, I had to pick Shane Watson. So he would give you 4 overs as well, and he's a as a batter, you know how talented he is. So I've gone with Shane Watson at 4. And do you want me to explain the number 5 as well, or? So number 5, I've gone with Yusuf Pathan because we know how good he was in the first season. One of the main reasons why Rajasthan Royals lifted that inaugural IPL trophy is because of Yusuf Pathan. He's been insane in that first season, and even after moving to a different team, he went to KKR and he still had success. So I think that version of Yusuf Pathan, which played in the first season, according to me, was the best version of himself. So that's one reason why I've gone with him, and I feel like he also brings in a versatility. He could play in different positions. He could bat in different positions. He could give you 2-3 overs here and there. So that's one reason why I've gone with him, and he would be someone who could play according to the situation as well. So that's why I've gone with Yusuf Pathan at number 5.
So you've got the likes of Shane Watson, Rahul Dravid, and Yusuf Pathan in at 3, 4, and 5. I mean, of course, not in that order. But Rahul Dravid's a guy I can respect. One of my favorite cricketer of all time. So definitely happy to see him in your Rajasthan Royals lineup. As for me, being a Malayali who can't speak Malayalam, I'm pretty happy to have Sanju Samson on my team. He's in at number 3 for me. He's also the wicketkeeper for my squad. What can be said about Sanju Samson? He's a guy who he's received a lot of criticism, particularly for his form with the Indian national team. There have been complaints that he hasn't received enough opportunities, but when he has gotten those opportunities, he hasn't really performed to the level expected. But that really isn't the case with his Rajasthan Royals form. He has been the picture of consistency and the picture of incredible batting when it comes to his form for the Rajasthan Royals. Can absolutely whack it in and around the park, wherever, whenever. It really doesn't matter to Sanju Samson. At number 4, I've got a guy who's been performing quite well of late, Rian Parag, all-rounder, spin bowler. He comes in a little early for me at number 4. I would have preferred to get in some more experienced batters in there, but as you guys can see, the stark contrast between mine and Rahul's team. Rahul's got a plethora of great batsmen. My guys are good, I'm not going to deny that, but Rian Parag a little high up there for me at number 4. Good all-rounder to have on the team. At number 5, I've got a guy who's somewhat of a finisher, the West Indian Shimron Hetmeyer. He is my first foreign selection, you could say, of this batting order. Hetmeyer, guy who can get you the runs, can finish the innings for you. Good player to have in at number 5. So that is the top order of the batting done for us. We'll now be heading into the middle order. Rahul, why don't you let us know who you have at 6, 7, and 8?
Yeah, when I was doing my research to pick this team, I felt like the middle order is kind of weak because the pool of players that are available to pick are just very less, especially the Indian talents. So I've gone and picked Stuart Binney. I feel like he's been an integral part. I mean, the seasons when I was following Rajasthan Royals when Rahul Dravid was playing his final seasons. Those times Stuart Binney was an important part of that team, even though he was not putting up that much numbers compared to some of the other players, but he was a very important part of the team. He also went on to represent India as well. So as an all-rounder who could give you some overs here and there, and he's obviously a very good finisher as well in my opinion. He could play those big shots here and there. So that's the reason why I've gone with Stuart Binney. So he'd be my all-rounder come finisher in this team. And the other pick that I've gone with is Rajat Bhatia. I feel like he's been one of the most underrated IPL players of all time because he can bowl. He has some variations when it comes to his bowling because he bowls those very slower deliveries, which is very hard to pick. And even if you try to hit him for a 6, you'll end up getting caught near the boundary. And as a batter as well, I think he can come down the order and he's very matured, he's very experienced as well. So I think he'd be able to contribute to the team in both batting as well as bowling. So I think that's the reason why I've gone with Rajat Bhatia to bat at number 7. At number 8, I've gone with Kevon Cooper. It's kind of a emotional selection for me because when I was following Rajasthan Royals during that era, he came out of nowhere, and I feel like he's kind of a cult hero among the OG Rajasthan Royals fans. I remember he made his debut I think the first ball he hit for a six, and then he just hit a boundary or something. He just came in, he just hit some sixes and fours, and he came to bowl, and he got 4 wickets, and he took 2-3 catches as well. So he's literally doing everything that a player could achieve on the field. I was impressed when he did that in his first game. I feel like if you're playing a fantasy league or something, if you had picked Kevin Cooper that day, if you made him the captain, you would have won your mini leagues because he was that good. And as a bowler as well, I think he's pretty good. He's someone. If he was still around, I think he would have gone for a big money in the IPL right now. So I know he didn't have a good career afterwards, but just during that era, I feel like Kevin Cooper was just an insane talent. So I've picked him at number 8.
I mean, fair enough. You gotta have some cult heroes when you're making these selections because you're not gonna end up with the exact team you'd hope you'd get. But yeah, you got a solid middle order in my opinion. So you've got Kevin Cooper, you've got remind me again. You've got Kevin Cooper, Rajat Bhatia, and Stuart Binney. Pretty decent middle order. Yeah, Yusuf Pathan also as well. Completely forgot about him. As for me, with 6, 7, and 8, I went in at number 6 with a guy who's actually more of a name that is more synonymous with Chennai Super Kings, and that is Ravindra Jadeja. Jadeja, many people forget, actually played the first 2 seasons of the IPL with the Rajasthan Royals, which technically makes him a winner of the inaugural IPL season as well. Jadeja, although he wasn't at his prime in terms of his IPL prime with the Rajasthan Royals, I feel that he's a good player to have in at number 6. Good to have on the bat, good to have on the ball. So he comes in there for me. At number 7, I went with James Faulkner. Now, unfortunately, I don't have enough information about James Faulkner, but I do know he is one of the higher wicket takers for Rajasthan Royals. An all-rounder by nature. He is more of a bowler than a batsman, but having him in at number 7 gives me an ability to shore up my batting a little bit, which is not really that strong in comparison to yours. At number 8, I've gone with yet another cult hero for the Chennai Super Kings, Ravichandran Ashwin. He is one of 3 or 4 spinners I actually have on my team, counting Riyan Parag and Jadeja. Ravichandran Ashwin, just a really, really top player, was India's top spinner for the better half of the last decade. Him and Yuzvendra Chahal, 2 top spinners for the Indian national team, and Ashwin just a top player for Rajasthan as well. Granted, he did have his best years with Chennai, but again, good player to have in for your Rajasthan Royals all-time 11. We'll finish off the starting 11 with 9, 10, and 11. Rahul, who do you have in at those positions?
So I've gone big with my opening bowler. So I've gone with Jofra Archer. I know he's been inconsistent because of his fitness and all those issues that he had, but purely in terms of cricketing talent as a fast bowler, I feel like he is definitely up there as one of the best. I feel like he's up there with Jasprit Bumrah as one of the best bowlers the IPL has ever seen. So I've gone with Jofra Archer. So I feel like he could, if he could come in and bowl, and he could do well in the power play as well and at the deaths as well. So I think it's good to have someone who could bowl in different phases of the game and have a good impact on that. And the other bowler that I've gone with is UC Chahal. So I mean, I don't have to explain why I've gone with him, because I think he's the leading wicket taker for the franchise in the IPL. I mean, if you're looking at the Champions League, there might be others, maybe Shane Watson or someone would overtake him. But purely looking at the IPL, I think UC Chahal is up there as one of the leading wicket takers for the franchise, and he has not been there for that long. He just played there for 3 seasons, and he's always been in the running for the purple cap. So I think UC Chahal definitely is one of India's best leg spinners that we've ever had. So picking him is self-explanatory. And the other one, the final player that I've chosen is Munaf Patel, because if you look at the team, having someone who's as experienced as Munaf Patel, he went on to win the World Cup in 2011, and people might not consider or think of him as an IPL or a T20 kind of a bowler, but I think with all the experience that he has, I think he would be able to contribute well, especially when the team has a lot of different versatile players in there. So Munaf Patel's experience could come in handy in helping this team succeed.
Okay, so your bowling lineup ends with the likes of Yuzvendra Chahal, Jofra Archer, and Munaf Patel. As for me, in at number 9, I've got my second spinner on the team and the captain of my team, the guy who led Rajasthan Royals to an IPL championship in 2008, the late great Shane Warne. Just an exceptional player, great spinner, perhaps one of the greatest spinners of all time in cricket. In at number 10, I've got my first pace bowler after James Faulkner, which is Siddharth Trivedi. Trivedi is a guy I really don't have much knowledge on, much like James Faulkner as well. But he did have some good seasons for the Rajasthan Royals. He's up there in terms of wickets taken in the stats list. Siddharth Trivedi is in at number 10 for me. And in at number 11 is my final foreign selection, and one that many people would consider slightly controversial because of the country he represents. But nevertheless, he was the purple cap holder in the inaugural season of the IPL. I'm, of course, talking about Sohail Tanvir. Tanvir took about 22 wickets in the 2008 season of the IPL and was a crucial player for the Rajasthan Royals in their championship winning season. The country he represents aside, I think he would be he it would be I would be remiss not to mention him in all-time Rajasthan Royals 11. So yeah, he finishes up my starting lineup of this team. We have our impact players left. So Rahul, just let us know who your impact player is, and I'll let you know mine, and then we can do a quick review about our teams.
So I've gone with Shivam Dube as my impact player. I know Shivam Dube left the franchise and became a way better person, way better player. He has won the World Cup with the Indian T20 side. So I feel like the version that was there in Rajasthan Royals was not that great. If the version that went on to CSK was the one that was available, then I would have definitely put him in the starting lineup. But then this version, I feel like Shivam Dube showed glimpses of talent. He had some good innings here and there, but overall there was a lack of consistency, I feel. So I feel like Shivam Dube, this version of Shivam Dube could come in and contribute. He could just hit some sixes and get some boundaries in between. So that's the reason that I've gone with Shivam Dube. He can also bowl as well, so he could give you like 1 or 2 overs here and there. So I've decided that Shivam Dube would be a good option to have as an impact player.
Okay, so Shivam Dube is your impact player. As for me, I've gone with another wicketkeeper batsman, a guy who only played about a season or two with the Rajasthan Royals, and that is yet another Bangalorean, Robin Uthappa. Robin Uthappa, cult hero in T20 cricket, period. He's played for so many teams, bit of a journeyman when it comes to his IPL career. And on almost every team, even if it was inconsistent, he did have some top performances here and there. And the same goes for the Rajasthan Royals. He'd be that batsman I need in case my upper order fails. So Robin Uthappa is my impact player. We'll now just go through each of our teams. We'll start off with mine. My openers are, once again, let me just repeat, Devdutt Padikkal and Ajinkya Rahane. In at number 3, I've got my wicketkeeper batsman Sanju Samson. Number 4 and 5 are Riyan Parag and Shimran Hetmyer, two players who are currently with the Rajasthan Royals team, along with Sanju Samson. At number 6, I've got the Chennai Super Kings hero Ravindra Jadeja, who was there for the first 2 seasons of the IPL. At number 7, I've got the all-rounder James Faulkner, pace bowler. Number 8, Ravichandran Ashwin, another CSK cult hero. Number 9, the IPL winning captain in 2008, Shane Warne, and the captain of my team. Number 10, a guy high up on the stats list for Rajasthan Royals, Siddharth Trivedi, in terms of wicket taking. Number 11 is the Pakistani space bowler Sohail Tanvir, who was the inaugural purple cap holder in the IPL. And my impact player is, of course, wicketkeeper batsman Robin Uthappa. Rahul, why don't you let us know about your team?
Yeah, so I've picked Joss Butler and Yashasvi Jaiswal, the popular Joswal as the people used to call. So I've picked them both as my openers. And at one down, got the wall, Rahul Dravid, the legend himself, at number 3. And at number 4, I've gone with Shane Watson. As I said earlier, the best player that the franchise has ever had, in my opinion. Then I've gone with Yusuf Pathan and Stuart Binney. Yusuf Pathan, we know he's been incredible in the first season when Rajasthan went on to win the IPL. So his performance in that season alone would help him get into this team. Stuart Binney and Rajat Bhatia are the 2 others that I've got. They both are kind of similar, I would say, because they could give you couple of overs here and there, and they could come in and finish off the match as well. So gone with Stuart Binney and Rajat Bhatia. And then I've chosen Kevon Cooper as an all-rounder. He could come and increase a run rate here and there as a batter, and he's a very economical bowler as well, and he picks up a lot of wickets as well. So I've gone with Kevon Cooper, and my three other bowlers are Jofra Archer and Munaf Patel. So those two would be my fast bowlers, and I've gone with UC Chahal, who's one of the most successful wicket takers for the franchise, as my spin option. And as far as impact player is concerned, I've gone with Shivam Dube. I think he's going to be a very important part of this team. He could come and contribute. Even though he's a different version of Shivam Dube that has played for Rajasthan Royals, I feel like he could be someone who could come in and contribute to this side.
Okay, so yeah, guys, there you have it. Those are our two all-time Rajasthan Royals teams. Considering we're short on time, I don't think we can really debate about who's got the better team here and there. Of course, each of us have our star players. I've got the likes of Sanju Samson, Shane Warne, and let's say Sohail Tanveer. Whereas Rahul has got the likes of Yashasvi Jaiswal, Joss Butler, Shane Watson, just to name a few. But that's where you guys come in. I'd love you guys to get down in the comment section below and let us know who's got the better all-time Rajasthan Royals team. I'll end this by thanking Rahul for coming on and helping me out with this video. It was a pleasure having you on, and hopefully we can have you on for some other videos further down the line. But yeah, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.